One reason why our glutes may not be growing is lack of full range of motion in our lifts. So today we're going to talk about squatting and how to properly get full range of motion to help our glutes grow. And then on Thursday, we're going to talk about kickbacks, getting full range of motion and helping our glutes grow. So here's what we typically see in a squat without getting full range of motion. We're going to be lacking that eccentric stretching in the muscle, which is super important for glute growth. And then we're coming back up. So we're just getting down, not far enough, coming back up. That's going to inhibit our glute growth. What we want to do is be able to get to parallel or slightly past parallel with keeping our spine neutral. This is going to fully stretch out the muscles and through here, which we want. It's going to break down the muscle so we can build them back up, and we're going to come up back in full extension here. So how can we solve this problem of not getting in full range of motion? Well, typically what we see when we're not able to get down low enough is our stance. So there's a plethora of problems. We're going to focus on our stance here. A lot of times we see the toes pointed forward. This is going to inhibit our hip range of motion here, and it's going to stop us to where we can't get fully down to parallel. So what we want to do is first we're going to point the toes outward. That's number one. Pointing the toes outward is going to change that hip angle up and through here, allow us to get a little bit lower. Now again, some of us are going to have a narrow squat stance and some of us are going to have a wider squat stance. This depends on how the femur head sits into that acetabulum and how it can move in here, okay? It's a ball and socket joint. So what you're gonna have to do at home or in the gym is find your squat stance. Am I a narrow squat stance like Dr. Lindsey, where I can squat narrow, about shoulder width apart, get fully down past parallel or parallel and come back up? Or do I need to go a little bit wider, and is that going to allow me to get down again past parallel or to parallel, stretching out these muscles properly? So again, we do not want to do our squats like this. What we want is full range of motion, toes pointed out slightly, hip angle is going to be nice and neat for our anatomy, and we're going to be able to get down into a nice squat, stretching out the hamstrings, stretching out the glutes, getting a nice glute growth over time. So I really hope this helps you guys with your squat, with growing your glutes. This is something that we focus 100% on in the Daily Feel Good on drlindseyschmidt.com. We hit the glutes in all angles. Be sure to tune back in on Thursday for a kickback movement.